Guys, Marsing here bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so after a definite few days of it really feeling like there hasn't been a huge amount to do, especially considering that Global is suffering from the usual sort of thing we go through at this time of year where JP's having the anniversary and Global is just getting a filler Dokkan Fest. It always feels a little bit more deflating over on the Dokkan side, but we've had a couple of bits of things appear in the news over the last couple of days, as well as some stuff we already knew about from the celebration info. So we do have some content coming over the next couple of days, including at least one special like awakening that I know people have been very, very much looking forward to. So we're going to go through those bits and pieces here to go over the next few days. Obviously, as this stuff drops, we'll be doing some of this stuff live on the morning streams and then putting showcases out later on during the day. So make sure you keep an eye out for all the upcoming stuff on Global. We'll still be doing anniversary stuff on JP, of course, but yeah, we've got to actually get to some Global bits and pieces now that some stuff is actually going to be happening. So we got a thing in the news about the new stage of Super Battle Road that is coming. I believe this was in the event news. Actually, this one might not have been. I know the support memory one was. But new stage of Super Battle Road, stage 73, which is Planetary Destruction. So if we go over to the wiki view here, stage 73, Planetary Destruction, is going to be a nice one for some of these units like Turles, Int BROLY, stuff like that, because the first fight is just the Carrot Boss and his minions, but the second fight is King Vegeta and Bardock, and then the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, which means both the second and third fights have a Goku family enemy. So that means you'll be able to get Turles' intro, Int BROLY will get his extra damage reduction because he's fighting against a Pure Saiyan, like LR BROLY will be able to get his like additionals and stuff like that as well, because there's a Goku family and there's also a Pure Saiyan. Like, there's going to be a lot of extreme units that are going to get some interesting buffs. Obviously units like Golden Frieza are super good defensively, so this should be a pretty nice straightforward one as long as you have a few of these choice units. So stage 73, Planetary Destruction, coming up. We are in this set of stages for the normal Super Battle Road. This is the one that is building towards obviously the missions to get the Android 18 support memory, which I think, yeah, even on Global, JP, this set of stages isn't finished yet, right? So that support memory is not actually available even on JP yet, but we are building towards that. So there is another stage to add into the mix. Of course, we'll be getting the no item run for that out as soon as possible once the stage actually comes out. So the other thing was the new stage of the support memory boost. This was in the news. This is coming out on Wednesday morning with some other new content. I think the Super Battle Road stage is as well, right? Because they were both in the news earlier today, and they're usually 48 hours before the event comes out in game. So we should see this on Wednesday morning. So new stage of Super Battle Road for basically the bond of sister and brother. So on Global, because some of them have released in an odd order, they've been given different stage numbers, so those just get updated so that this will actually be stage 5, which, as we can see over here, bond of sister and brother. You fight against the Tech Android 18 and Int 17, who I think is the TUR art of the Reps of Universe 7 LR, which I've always really liked that art. You fight the two of them, and then obviously the missions. Ideally, you want to use a Universe Survival Saga team. You want to use, for the first phase, use only supers. And then for the second phase, or second difficulty, no items, 6 turns, and then 3 siblings bond characters. Get all the medals to EZA the support memory, get a few stones along the way, and a free Elder Kai as well. And then this is this support memory here, 100 orange film reels. It recovers 18% HP and siblings bond allies at 18% attack and defense for 1 turn when HP is 50% or less once only. I remember using this in the past, like every now and then for a heal, every like here and there, until they updated some of the other ones like the Icarus one and the Bulma one. But now that it's fully updated, when it gets, you know, all the medals and gets easy aid, if you want to call it that, up to level 5, it recovers 35% HP, and then siblings bond and Reps of Universe 7 allies get 1 key, 18% attack and defense, and 17% crit chance for 2 turns when HP is 50% or less once only. So this will be really, really good for a Siblings Bond or Reps team. Nice little heal, gives everyone a buff for 2 turns, and obviously it comes in clutch when you need it for that HP. So if you're someone who like really doesn't care about using items in difficult content so you can get through, there's going to be a lot of interesting setups for this, especially with all of the reps of Universe 7 and all that kind of stuff for buffs that we're seeing coming with the anniversary at the moment on JP, right? Like the UI, Goku, EZA and all that stuff. So this is a support memory that will be super, super good for that team. And obviously, you know, with the androids just coming out on global, this is why we're getting that now. But their team definitely needs a little bit of work. But the support memory, super, super useful in the future for them. And then the big one, the one that I think a lot of people are the most excited about, is this one here. Now, this was added on the Sunday morning. So this may actually come out tomorrow morning. I actually don't remember because it hasn't been a data download for global, I don't think. So it's possible the TUR information for these guys was already in the files, because this did appear in the news the day before all this other stuff that came out today. So it's very possible that this releases tomorrow, or it releases tomorrow at midnight UK time, whereas the other stuff is coming out Wednesday morning at 6:30 AM. So this will be new stages added to Area 32, stages 5 to 8. With the addition of the new stages, we can get the TUR Awakening of the free-to-play Trunks, who is farmable from stage 3 of Area 32, and he awakens into the Super Saiyan Trunks and Super Saiyan Broly. So I know people have been super, super looking forward to this one. These are the stages that get added over here, right? Right, we have up to 4 currently. And then, yeah, we get stage 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, the thing you can notice here is stage 5 on the hardest difficulty can drop bronze skill orbs. Stage 6 can drop silver, and then stage 7 can drop gold. I did do a video when Trunks came out talking about his hidden potential and what best build to give him, because these future skill orbs are going to come out. These are specifically for the Trunks unit, right? So you can farm these up, give them to the Trunks and Broly character. You can equip them whilst he is just the Trunks. You can see here, the skill orbs can only be used on the TUR Trunks and the SSR. So the funny thing about this is, if you farmed up the orbs later, once you've awakened them into an LR, you can't give them the skill orbs, apparently, because they can only be given to the TUR or the SSR Trunks. So either way, farm those up. You can awaken them into the TUR first if you want to, because you can still give them the orbs. The medals to awaken Broly and Trunks, if we go to here, we should be able to get to the Incredible Gem shop. I believe there's 318 available at like a cheaper price, because that's how many you need to awaken them. Yeah, so 318 is how many they need to awaken, and you can get those for 1 green gem each, but only 318 times. And then obviously, if you're someone who, like me, you want to get the LR to SA20 in the future without having to waste any Kais, so you farmed up a second SA10 copy, you obviously need to awaken them as well. And then you have an unlimited amount of these medals after you buy the first 300. Well, they're 2 actual separate things in the shop. There'll be one that says 318 available and they cost 1, and then there's one that has unlimited available and they cost 2. So you buy the ones that cost 1, awaken your first one, and then you'll need to buy 318 of the ones that cost 2. So for people out there that always do a lot of link leveling and stuff like that, you probably won't have much of a problem with getting green gems. And then obviously at some point later on in the future, I think, are they listed further down here? Or is it going to be in the blue gems one? The other medals to awaken them into the actual LR Trunks and Broly are then going to be available from the shop as well. But I don't know if they are blue, because it only lists the Teen Trunks ones on here. I think the last time I talked about this, somebody said they were available from the shop here as well. But anyway, this is the TUR Trunks and Broly. As a TUR, they're already kind of good. We know the LR, once they get their full LR Awakening, they actually are a really, really solid free-to-play unit. I normally don't do showcases, you know, like when we have the anniversary and we get a unit that we know is going to end up awakening into an LR. I don't usually do awakenings for the TUR, but since it will be a good month at least until the LR Awakening for these guys comes out, I might actually do a showcase for them on the 200% Super Saiyans team, because they do get a bunch of additional attacks that can become additional supers. They build up damage reduction of 8% within the turn for each super that they do. So if you get good RNG and get good super, like a good number of supers off them, especially against like an AGL boss, they could actually be quite good. So definitely looking forward to trying them out. But yeah, that's Area 32 all that stuff is coming out a little bit later on. Let me check the blue gems thing here and see if they're in here. Because I thought it was, yeah, I thought it was green gems for both. I swear it is. I'll have to double check on my JP, but I'm pretty sure it's green gems for both. But yeah, guys, are going to be very interesting. We'll do the TUR showcase for them. So yeah, look forward to that. Make sure you get these guys farmed up, get all your copies ready, and good to go. And then the other thing that's going to come out on Wednesday morning is, of course, the EZA for STR Jiren. I know he's not particularly great. There was not great reception for him on JP. I'll do a team building guide for him to go up tomorrow night, and then obviously we'll do his EZA live on stream on Wednesday morning, and then start doing some unit testing for him. He does have a typical 30-stage EZA, but then we do get 3 sub EZAs as well. So we have the Int, Bota, Magetta, who actually are kind of good, funnily enough. We'll be doing the showcase for them. You can see they use medals from Tech Hits EZA. Then we have the Physical Champa, who is a Universe 6 support unit, has a medium chance to get 600% extra attack, which can be kind of interesting. He uses the hit medals as well, and then same with the STR Frost. I don't really remember people talking about him much post EZA. I don't know if he is actually really any good or not, but very interesting additions for Kale's team, especially with, like I say, Bota Magetta being quite good, and they're all hit sub EZAs. So if you want to wait until that drops, obviously you can use stamina to replay the stages, because Hit's EZA event goes live again when the Jiren EZA comes out. But you can go back and pre-farm those EZA medals with the keys, because the EZA keys are only usable for EZA events. So a lot of people just don't ever end up using them. And then if you don't want to waste your stamina that you could be using on something else, like link leveling or farming, you know, the Trunks and Broly equips and all that stuff, then easier to do that now. Use those keys that you're not going to use for anything else, and get Trunks and Broly's stuff farmed up, and then use these keys to get the EZA medals. You do need a lot. It's 12 rainbow, 12 gold, 20 silver, and 12 bronze for each of them, right? So it's like 36 bronze, gold, and rainbow, and 60 silver to get those 3 EZAs. So it's a bit of a pain. It takes quite a few runs, but worth doing with keys to save some stamina to get these 3 sub EZAs. And then, of course, as soon as the EZAs go live in the game, you can just awaken all the units and be good to go. And then we'll go through like Jiren's EZA live on stream, like I say. So let me know what you guys are looking forward to doing with this upcoming content. I know, like I said, a lot of people are super looking forward to the Trunks and Broly. Still got to wait for them to get the full awakening into an LR. But hey, at least we've got some stuff to do on Global finally, right? So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.